You know, one of my heroes all around, there are lots of people that we could point out because there are so many wonderful people in our Catholic faith. But one of them for me is definitely Matthew Archbold. And maybe not for the reason that you're thinking. But here's the thing. Even in times when there just isn't much news, like right now, like there's just not much going on in the world, and yet Matthew Archbold still fills up entire pages on his website with what appears to be interesting stories based on nothing happening in the world at all. Good morning to you, Matthew.
Amen.
And on top of that, I have a very low-functioning brain, so it really is pretty amazing.
Now, that really is one thing I do not believe.
No, me either. You write beautifully.
So, did you guys watch the State of the Union?
I saw about 20 minutes of it.
Yeah, I did not. I was otherwise engaged.
It is literally like taking a sleeping pill watching politicians speak now. I mean, it's just you know, it's the quickest way to go to sleep. But I did see one part, and it just jumped out at me, and I'm writing a piece on it right now, that Donald Trump said a lot of things. But one of the things he talked about was the birth dearth that we have, the lack of children that we're producing in America right now. You know, we're supposed to be at 2.1 to replace ourselves, and we're at 1.6. And the thing he said that is going to solve that are baby bonuses in taxes. You get like a few $1,000s in taxes, and IVF.
Yeah,
you know, a discount for IVF.
Right.
And, you know, and then we're going to have so many babies, we'll be tired of babies.
Yeah,
beautiful babies, the best babies, you know.
Right. Oh, my goodness.
And I was just thinking, that is the biggest joke in the world.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, that's like saying you're going to solve world hunger by handing out appetizers from Olive Garden. That's not really going to, you know, everyone will get the breadsticks, but, you know, that's not really going to do it. Because having a child is never the smart move. It truly isn't.
It's a sign of
no
hope.
way to balance that book, you know, and say, okay, yeah, this is going to work out for us. We're in the black on this. You know, this is amazing.
That's good.
You know what I mean? No matter how many bonuses, no matter what, this is a losing proposition, and that's why we do it. So the only thing that can reverse this trend of, you know, the birth dearth is a return to Christ.
Amen.
Yeah.
Because it is about sacrifice. You know, it's not about running the numbers and saying, yeah, I think we can have another child. I've never heard anyone do that. And say, yeah, this is going to be cost effective for us. You know, it's just unbelievable to me that we take an issue like life and we try to boil it down to numbers, and it just seems to me to be a problem of at the basic principle of it. You know, like what is it we're talking about here? So that just really set me off, and it's just.
Yeah.
Because to be a parent, you have to give up vacations, career momentum, date nights, and you have to accept that you're going to have goldfish crumbs in your bed. That's just the deal.
Yeah.
You know, and you're going to step on Legos.
There is a great book called Hannah's Children, which is research on that whole thing, done by Catherine Pakalik. And she just takes it apart. She's an economist and also obviously a deeply Catholic, wonderful woman. But she does exactly what you're talking about, Matthew. She says it's not an issue of money, and all these countries that throw money at this are not increasing their birth rates. It is, and she does beautiful interviews with women who have more children and why do they have them, and it is all about a change of heart and values. And she said money doesn't do that, but yet, you know, that's kind of a worldly sense, right? We got a problem, let's throw money at it.
That's exactly right. Just. Also, so right on the air, you're essentially accusing me of plagiarism. Right?
No, I'm not.
That was quite the original idea there, Matthew. Just like,
You know,
just
you're
like
gonna
President
DM me
Trump's
that on
whole
the
idea is
side.
an original idea. China did it first, but that's okay. I'm sorry, but yeah.
No, I'm accusing you of being another great mind, Matthew. That's what
Oh,
I
I see. All right, good. But that's one of the funny things is, speaking of this, that there's nothing new under the sun. We do. My wife is doing the Bible in a year, and therefore I'm doing the Bible in a year. Because she literally turns the TV off and starts doing it, right there. And I'm like, oh, there was a minute. Oh, yeah. But then, are you going to be that jerk that's going to be like, oh no, we're not doing the Bible in a year?
Yeah, good luck
You know
with
what
that.
I mean? Like, all right, we're doing it. All right.
Yep.
But no matter how far back you go, people are people. The same things they were doing back then, we're doing now. We're just, we're doing it with technology but my gosh, the sins they're all the same.
Mm-hmm.
But throughout it all, God is also the same. And, he is, he will judge us, but he is merciful. But we have to go to him on our knees and realize that we are sinful and we are sorry. And one of the sins of our age is really the monetizing of humanity.
Right.
And just saying, not realizing that human life is a sacred, priceless gift. And once you get away from that, you're going down a dark road. So what I'd really love to see is, for politicians to stop accepting the premises
Yeah.
of human life being a cost-benefit analysis, because it doesn't even belong on the ledger.
Yeah, that is so true, Matthew. It is one of those things that, and I think we came through, a time where the world kind of told everybody, well, you're stupid if you have more than 2 kids, because, for various reasons. And so when people started, I mean, I remember people that were having 4 or 5 kids, and people would say to them, well, you know what causes that, right? Like, why are you doing this, And I was brought up to just see every child as such a gift. Everything around you, that the more kids, the more you were blessed. I spent time in Appalachia and in poverty, and they saw their children as gifts. And I'm thinking, oh my, we are so out of step. We just lost that whole idea of the gift of life.
No, that's absolutely right. It is funny that you said that. I've kind of forgotten that, of going, especially when you have little ones, and walking around the mall with 5 kids, absolute strangers.
Yeah.
Would come up and say things like, "Oh my gosh, you know what causes that?" Or,
Oh my
do you not care about overpopulation at all?
Yeah.
And I always used to just say, well, I know we have a large population of stupid people. I'm sorry to counter that.
That's a good response.
I
like
couldn't wait for you what your response was. I knew it was going to be notable. Very nicely done.
We laugh because we believe. CreativeMinorityReport.com. Matthew Archbold, you've done it again. Thank you,
You
sir.
have. Thanks,
Thanks,
Matt.
Matthew.
God bless, guys.
Take